Welcome back to another day on the 67 here. I'm just going to get right into it. You can see I took off the pieces, so they're out of the way, the trunk lid, rear valance, so I can weld up the entire back end, and that's what I'm going to do today. So basically, just to describe quick my procedure and what I do, I always start with the door pillar and then I work my way back. I'll do this door pillar and then I'll do the wheelhouse and I'll do the inner wheelhouse and then I'll do this quarter back and follow that body line, and then I'll stop at this back trunk corner. Then I'll jump to the other side and I'll do the same thing on that side. I'll do the door posts, go back, wheelhouse, back to the back corner, and then I'll do the taillight panel and all the pieces in between, such as this rear window panel, trunk corners, everything, taillight panel on the top side, and then go on the inside and I'll weld up the tops of these quarters, and then from the back side I'll weld around this louver area. So that's pretty much the sequence of how I do it. So I'm just gonna get to it, start welding so I can get that done, and then see how much time I have left in my day, because I got other stuff that I gotta do today, of course, and see if I can start on removing the roof skin and get to those drip rail channels. So let's get to it. It's a bunch of welding, but the entire back end is now welded up, completed. Everything just needs ground down in the end, which I'll do after I get the roof on. But you can see wheelhouses, everything's welded up in place. Back to the taillight panel, trunk corners, rear window panel, wheelhouses on the inside, everything's all completely welded up. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is moving on to that roof, which I'll get to in the next video, because I figured I'll just make an entire video on doing the roof panel itself and the roof rail channels. So hopefully in that video I can do start to finish of taking that roof completely off, which I have the spot welds marked, which I'll grind them down with a cutoff wheel, and then use a air hammer to peel that off. And the same thing basically with the drip rails. You can see I have the spot welds marked. I'll grind them down and air hammer that off, and I got to melt out the lead that's in the front corner there, both sides. So I'll knock that off, knock these channels off. We'll set the new channels in. I'll paint the entire surface that's under that roof skim once it's exposed, before putting that new roof on top and then welding it all in. So look forward to that in the next video. We'll do that entire bit. And yeah, we're moving right along here with the 67, so I'm happy with how everything's turning out. It's going together pretty smooth, so I can never complain whenever that's happening. So yeah, once I get the roof on there, there's a lot of small brackets that I got to do in the interior seat platforms, the fold down seat brackets, and all those brackets that get welded to the floor pan I got to do. And then after that, the main body is pretty much done. So I'll be doing some seam sealer, priming joints, and then from there it'll be moving on to the front end, putting fenders on, hood, lining all that up, and then going at the end doing all the gaps and fine-tuning all the gaps in the end. So all those videos are coming, so I appreciate everyone watching. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and see you in the next video.